Hello everybody, I'm Mark Laurrie, your Niagara Falls City School District Superintendent. Always proud to say that because I really appreciate my job and love what I do, especially when I'm here at Niagara Falls High School in the OSC studios. And after I finish this recording for the week, I'm going to go to the podcasting studio and do something for the 25th anniversary of Niagara Falls High School. Who could believe that this school has been open 25 years? I always find it a little bit humorous and interesting when people say, oh, that's the new Niagara Falls High School, 25 years old. To that end, we've replaced the roof here once, and we've replaced the whole heating and cooling system in this building once. And we've made many, many, many changes within 25 years. But the one thing that's been consistent is good programming for kids, great students here, and a lot of success. So I'm on the set of the OSC today, and I'm doing our weekly update. Now, we will not have another weekly update until Friday, May the 2nd. Why the delay? The students and teachers have a 2-week Easter spring recess. They'll be out of school. Now, the schools are open, the buildings are open between 8 and 3:30. So if you have any business to conduct, if parents have a question, the schools will be in operation between 8 and 3:30 for the next 2 weeks, with the exception of next Friday, which is April 18th. Everybody will be closed, and of course we're closed on the weekends. And I'd like to wish our Jewish members of the community a very, very, very happy celebration of Passover, which is tomorrow, Saturday. And of course to our Christians, happy Easter to you a week from Sunday. Everybody needs to enjoy their time, relax. If you're traveling, be safe, be restful, and be mindful of everything that's going on around you. We want everyone back here on April 28th as we really hit the last sprint, I'll say, to the close of the school year. We concluded last evening, Thursday, April the 10th, at our school board meeting, the final district budget. That final district budget will go before the voters on Tuesday, May 20th. It is a $202 million and change budget. We will be asking the voters to vote yes or no on it. Voters, so you know, the property tax levy has not changed $1. As I've said before, in my 9 years as superintendent, it has remained steady at just a little bit over $25 million. So please know, no property tax levy change. Also, please know that there are no reductions in forces. All 1,507 positions are funded in next year's budget. No layoffs, that means. Actually, we're hoping to have a few more hires in some high needs areas. Also, no programs have been eliminated, cut, or reduced. Yet, voters need to go to the polls on the 20th. The polls are open at 11 o'clock in the morning. They close at 8 o'clock at night. They're the 21 polling locations where you vote in all of your elections throughout the city. You may see a student from Niagara Falls High School working at one of the polling sites. We've trained 13 of our students to be poll workers in the spirit of civics to get them involved. Congratulations to Niagara Falls High School Principal Val Rotella Zafuto and our District Clerk Judy Glasser, who have trained them in working with the Board of Elections. You'll also be asked to vote for 2 board candidates. At this time, the slate of board candidates is not yet finalized. When it becomes finalized, we will let you know. However, there will be 2 open board seats for you to vote on May 20th. We don't have another board meeting until May 8th, and then the 15th, and of course on the 21st to certify the election. So in the next 3 segments of these weekly updates, you'll hear me talking about the budget, about the school election, and we encourage all of those who are able, willing, and interested to get out and exercise your given right to vote. Of course, you have to be registered. You have to be over 18 years of age, and you have to live in the city of Niagara Falls to participate in that voting election. I want to give I'm really overwhelmed by this next gift that I'm going to talk about. Overwhelmed. The Buffalo Bills Foundation has donated $100,000 to Feed More of Western New York in the name of the Niagara Falls City School District. That is $100,000 from the Buffalo Bills Foundation under the name of the Niagara Falls City School District. What is it for? Well, a couple of years ago, in partnership with Feed More, we started a backpack program for our elementary students. Oftentimes, our elementary students have good meals during the week but need some additional help. At all of our elementary schools, a student who needs that kind of help for their family can take a backpack of food home. At the 2 middle schools and at Niagara Falls High School, we have a food pantry. That food pantry is stocked with food from Feed More. That food is purchased through donations, and that food is also purchased through gifts like the Buffalo Bills Foundation gave to Feed More in the name of Niagara Falls City School Districts. Thank you, Feed More. Thank you, Bills Foundation. On behalf of the students that will benefit from that, we're just completely gratified and really humbled and touched that you thought of us here in Niagara Falls and our kids who need that very much. Interesting side note, Niagara Falls High School has a trauma-informed champion team. These are 15 students who attend Niagara Falls High School. They've been trained over the last couple of years in the best practices in trauma-informed care. They've made presentations to the Niagara Falls Housing Authority, the Niagara Falls School Board, the Niagara Falls City Council, the mayor. Interestingly, the Buffalo Bills executives heard about this, and on May 14th, the 15 members of the Niagara Falls High School Trauma Informed Team will be presenting to the front office of the Buffalo Bills everything that they've known and learned about trauma. At that time, the Bills will give the school district $10,000 to help continue training for trauma-informed practices for all of our students. Some tremendous, tremendous gifts given to our kids and our district, and we're really, really super grateful. Let's keep the ball rolling with donations, gifts, and support. Our neighbor on 66th Street, called The Chapel, is doing their Day of Caring on May 17th. The parishioners of the chapel at that location will adopt 2 schools on May 17th. They've adopted Cataract Elementary School when they continue to build an outdoor classroom with benches, flowers, a mural wall, and they've adopted Harry Abbott School where they'll do outside flower pots and gardening and cleanup. Thank you to the chapel. We're glad that you've adopted Cataract, and we're glad that you've adopted Harry Abbott. We couldn't be happier that you are getting involved with our school district, and we're super, super appreciative of your work. Now on to something that's a little bit more of a disappointing topic for me. Our students in grades 3 through 8 this week were scheduled to take the New York State English Language Arts test. I apologize to our students and our parents and our teachers. There were, across the state, not just in Niagara Falls, across the state, technology issues for our 3rd through 8th graders. They were able to finish the test, but in a number of schools and in a number of classrooms, they were slowed down by the technology issues. That was not a Niagara Falls problem. That was a state problem. Our students persevered and did the best they could. I'm sorry that the testing conditions weren't better. You deserve better. I plan on notifying the state of my displeasure on behalf of our students and staff. Nonetheless, great job, Niagara Falls students. When you return from break, you'll be taking the New York State math test. And once again, that's computer-based. I hope the glitches are fixed, but I know our kids will do their very, very, very best. Upcoming events, we will have elementary summer school, and it will have an application for the grade K to 5 summer school. How do you get an application? You go to our district website, www.nfschools.net. You complete an application and you turn it into your child's school. The elementary summer school this year will be at 79th Street. It's air conditioned, it's comfortable, and please note there is a deadline of May 30th for you to turn in your application. So if you're interested or your child's interested in going to elementary summer school, it's a great program. It's full day. It's 15 days or 3 weeks. You can get your application beginning on Monday, April 14th, online. Also, for our Head Start 3- and 4-year-old kids, we have applications for new enrollees. Pick up that application at any one of our schools. I'll check my notes here because I love to not miss anything, but another group to congratulate, as I see in my notes. This week, the New York State Education Department visited 10 of our pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 classrooms in the district. The state went to G.J. Mann, Hyde Park School, Maple Avenue School, Henry Kalfas School. They viewed 10 teachers. At the end of the observation and audit, the only comment that we received was, that was a great visit. We don't have too much else to offer you in terms of change or improvement. I knew that that would happen. But I want to thank those schools, thank the 10 teachers involved. Good job. Hearing it from an outside source certainly makes us feel good. Alrighty, as we're going to wind down here, I want to tell you that another upcoming event that will occur between now and the next time that I'm on is Wednesday, April 30th. I know it sounds like we're talking in the distance, but we won't have another segment until after this. That's the Walk Against Child Abuse Day at the Hyde Park Pavilion, and that begins at 4:30. I guarantee good weather. I'm thinking 71 degrees, a slight breeze out of the northwest, and a good day for a walk, but a better day to stand up and support everyone in the community to continue to prevent child abuse. It's a terrible, terrible thing, and we rally together that day at 4:30. We have a couple of speeches. There are a lot of vendors. For the younger students, there's a lot of characters and costumed figures out there. Come out at 4:30. Get a great walk on a 71-degree day. It's only a mile, and help us remember we have to stamp out child abuse. I want to wish everyone in the Niagara Falls community, especially our staff and students, a very restful, peaceful, and happy next 2 weeks. We don't return to school till April 28th. Take your time. This was a long haul. We came from Christmas break, a day off in February, and it was a long haul. Our students came through it well. Everybody needs a little time to rest, recuperate, refresh, take a breath, and come back ready for the last 8 weeks of school. We'll be talking about a lot of Niagara Falls High School senior events, the prom, the post-prom, class day, and of course graduation at the end of June. And we really are excited about those days. So on behalf of Mark Laurrie, I will borrow a quote, and I'll see if I can get it right. I'm not the best quote person to remember things, but I really like this guy, and some of you may have heard of him. His name is Josh Allen. He plays football for the Bills. And he said something when he won his MVP that really kind of resonated with me. And it's simple, but he was right on the money with a touchdown when he said, be good, do good, and go Bills. It's a little early for the Go Bills, but be good and do good. I think I got them all. At any rate, this is Mark Laurrie, your Niagara Falls City School District Superintendent, signing off for a couple of weeks and saying thank you. Thank you for supporting our schools. We appreciate you.